the runway at Denton Enterprise Airport back open after some severe weather blew through overnight. More than a dozen planes and structures were damaged or destroyed by powerful wind gusts. Fox 4's Alex Boyer at the airport right now where the cleanup is still underway. Alex.
Well, Steve, the National Weather Service estimates that peak wind gusts in this area reached up to 75 miles per hour. But I can tell you that the airport tower clocks speeds much higher than that. Now, this is a pretty busy airport. Some 600 small planes take off and land here every day. Many of them you see right here behind you, they belong to a flight school that trains students visiting from overseas.
To turn this over really doesn't take much, but what came through last night was a huge amount of wind anyway.
Wesley Pierce in awe by the widespread damage done to Denton Enterprise Airport. The veteran airplane mechanic captured a snapshot of the severe weather as it moved through the area just before 1 Tuesday morning.
You can see that this massive, huge part of the storm just went right through the airport, destroyed so much stuff, did a lot of damage here. It was amazing.
Sky 4 was hovering overhead as pilots and airport officials began assessing the aftermath caused by high wind and hail.
Absolutely not what you expect first thing on a Tuesday morning.
Pilot Ken Edmondson got a bird's eye view of the damage as he was returning to the airport this morning. He landed just before the runway was shut down.
Aside from all of the airplanes upside down and a couple of airplanes blown through fences and whatnot, found my Tahoe had one of our hangar doors on top of it.
Cleanup crews had to use a heavy piece of machinery to get the door off his SUV. Edmondson says he isn't worried about his ride, but rather the extensive damage done to hangars and planes.
Yes, and I've seen high winds come through here, but this was impressive. I mean, on what it, where he folded up doors over top of the hangars, blew doors open, flipped airplanes open, where one plane right here is perfect, and the next one right next to it is destroyed. I mean, they're side by side. One's flipped upside down, the other one's not a scratch. It is amazing what happened here last night.
Amazing indeed. And as we come back out here live, the plane you're looking at right here, we had an airport employee walk up to us and tell us that that plane actually rolled about 100 yards from this spot into a public street here as a result of those high gusty winds. I can tell you that the estimate right now, still too soon to tell just how much it'll cost from that storm. Also, Denton police out here today, they looked through all of the buildings, making sure no one was trapped, and thankfully some good news there. No one was injured in all of this. Back to you.
Okay, Alex Boyer in Denton, thank you.